Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today is episode 3 of What If Harry Kane Never Left Tottenham? What if Harry Kane stayed at Tottenham? We have 3 results today to talk you through. We have played Burnley, Sheffield United and Nottingham Forest. And there was some very, very good results to talk you through. So, let's talk about all 3 of those fixtures. We started with a home game against Nottingham Forest, where obviously Son was injured still at this point. So, I put Kulusevski in at cam, Maddison on the, you can see it here, Maddison on the left, Rafinha on the right, and Kane up top, as we know. Now, Kulusevski got a hat-trick, but Rafinha also got an 8.5 rating. So now, at this point, I'll tell you in a minute, but I was struggling to think, who do I play? Kulusevski or Rafinha? It was a very, very, very hard choice, but Rafinha had been performing all season. So, by the way, Pau Torres also scored in that game. So, against Sheffield United, I played them both. I played Rafinha on the left instead, Kulusevski on the right, Maddison at cam. Now, and Matheus Nunes scored in this match. Basuma had an okay match, but it was in the Carabao Cup against a rotated Sheffield United. Their first team isn't very good. They have signed Johnny Evans, which is a weird one, but he's starting for Man United now. Rafinha, Maddison got 2, Nunes and Kulusevski with the goals in that match. Player of the match was James Maddison. And then we had the game against Burnley. So against Burnley, we decided that we were going to drop Kulusevski, and that's because we signed somebody new. This new player, you can see him there on the team sheet, we signed from Leeds United. Here he is, Wilfred Gnonto. And the reason we've signed him is because I want him to be Harry Kane's successor. And he only cost 15 million. I want him to be the man that takes Harry Kane's spot in the future. Kulusevski, though, he came off the bench in this game and scored. So it said to me, we need to start Kulusevski. But we also need to start Rafinha, who is one of our best players at the club. 4 games, 4 assists, a 7.82 average rating. And if we look, the most assists in the Premier League and the 3rd highest average rating. We couldn't really drop him. But we also can't drop Kulusevski, because he's the top scorer for us. It was a difficult decision, but we also can't drop James Maddison because he's playing unbelievable as well. 4 games, 3 goals is brilliant for a central attacking midfielder. And Harry Kane, by the way, is actually playing very well. 4 games, 4 goals, 2 assists. I have changed his position to play as an advanced forward rather than the complete forward on attack as well. I think it suits him better. So I'm going to show you then now what we decided to do. And when I tell you this, I want to show you why. If we look at Basuma to start with, for our CDM sort of player, a 6.97 average match rating isn't ideal. And then if we look at Matheus Nunes, he's got a decent match rating to be fair, but he had scored that goal in the Carabao Cup. So this is what we're going to do for today's game against Newcastle. I'll actually show you when we get into the team sheets, just to store you a bit more. Right then, let's get in to the Newcastle game. By the way, we are... Oh no, I've just ruined it. Don't look at that. Anyway, tactical meeting. Opposition instruction. Other advice. Hugo Lloris make vice captain. That is not gonna help us at the minute. No, it's not. So, our team. This is what we've decided to do. Let's just go through it. Vicario in goal, who he's fallen off a bit. He's conceded 5 goals in 4 appearances. It's okay though. Pedro Porro, Romero, Pau Torres and Van der Ven at the back. Romero as well is struggling a bit. Not brilliant there from our defence. Our defence is the weakest spot of the team, but our attack is a lot better than our defence and our midfield. Matheus Nunes and James Maddison are our 2 midfielders. Maddison is a deep line playmaker and Matheus Nunes as a ball-winning midfielder. Then the right winger is Rafinha, the left winger of Heung-min Son, the cam of Kulusevski and the striker of Harry Kane. This is how we can get Maddison, Rafinha, Kulusevski, Son and Kane all into the same lineup. And this is actually the first game I'm trying it. We're going very attacking against a very good Newcastle United side. I wish I started this save like today, in like episode 1, because Tonali wouldn't be on the game, or he'd be banned for a year on the game. They've also still got St. Maximin because of the Your World thing. It's going to be a very difficult game. Here is our first highlight. Maddison plays it into Van der Ven, who plays forward. Son, Harry Kane is there. Nick Pope with a very comfortable save there. We've got a corner. Rafinha is kind of a wizard from set pieces. Here he is. Pope collects Van der Ven. Highlight's still not finished, which... Okay, I was going to say, if it was a fling one, it'd just finish. It didn't. We got another corner here, though, now. Maddison lifts it into Romero. Christian Romero. I was just absolutely violating him before the game, saying he's not doing good enough. And he's a weak part of the team. And then he goes and scores from Maddison's assist from the corner. Come on, you Spurs. And there's a kick-off highlight. I was about to pause and get into the next highlight. That's not going to happen yet, is it? Okay. What is happening? Bruno Guimaraes. They're going to go and equalise, aren't they, straight away? So, is that St. Maximin? Why is he called Maxi? Is it? It's St. Maximin and he's called Maxi. I've not nicknamed him, by the way. That is definitely strange. Van der Ven can clear only to Newcastle player. Here comes Trippier, Fabian Schär, and St. Maximin scores. I spoke about his threat before the match, and he's gone and shown us why he's a threat. Here comes Maddison, shoots from outside the box, and maybe the perfect role for James Maddison is the deep-lying playmaker. He's got an assist and a goal so far. Rafinha's free kick, headed out by Bruno Guimaraes, straight into Maddison. What a finish from him. Come on. Highlight for Newcastle, however it is. Us just winning back the ball. Romero's here. And Matheus Nunes driving forward with the ball. Rafinha. Brilliant dummy from him. Son. Kulusevski. That's why he's in our first team. Dejan Kulusevski. However, it is going to be AR. It's been awarded. Come on. Tottenham 3, Newcastle 1. just before half-time. So, we are at half-time here now, 3-1 up against Newcastle, with 59% possession, and 92% passes completed, and a better XG than them, and more shots. I could keep going for days. We are all over them. We deserve to be winning. Our average rating is 7.12, which is very good on Football Manager for the average rating for the entire team. Let's get into it. I'm happy with your passing so far. Let's have more of it in the second half, because it just cheers them up. That's the only reason I say things like that. Newcastle with a throw in here. Target into Guimaraes. Isak carries on, but Vicario. That's a stop for the cameras, isn't it, really? Right, we're going to make some substitutions now. We're in the 63rd minute, and there's a lot of tired legs. We're going to bring off Heung-min Son for Willy Gnonto here, and we're going to do that. We're going to put Rafinha on this wing, Gnonto on this wing. No, we're going to put Kulusevski on this wing, and Kane at cam as a shadow striker. We're going to try and get more goals, because we want to demolish Newcastle, not just beat them. Apparently Gnonto can... Oh, that's just a lag. So we're bringing Gnonto on at striker. We're also going to bring Basuma on for Matheus Nunes. Matheus Nunes, he's playing okay. Let's see if we can maybe create some more chances. Right, we're in the 75th minute, and this is a highlight for Newcastle, I believe. Parot chasing Saint-Maximin. He's caused us problems. Pau Torres, brilliant defending. Almiron, we let him cut inside, but you can't do anything with it, and the highlight ends. Alright, we're going to make some more subs after this highlight. Rafinha with a corner. Gnonto is on the end of it after a deflection. He crosses it in. Harry Kane's there. Rafinha collects the dead ball. Maddison. Gnonto scores. James Maddison assist again. What a player this man's turning to be. Let's make the subs now then. So we're going to bring Bentancur on for the remainder of the game. We're going to bring Kulusevski off. We're going to put Harry Kane back at striker and Gnonto back on the wing. We're going to bring Bentancur on and put Maddison at cam. And we're going to bring Emerson on. Sure, we'll do that. That works for me. We're probably going to have to just accept it here, aren't we? It was a very good goal. All Gnonto really as well. And has it reset it all? It's actually not, surprisingly. Bentancur is back. That's going to be the title of today's video. I think Tonali is also there, but nothing from him. 3 minutes of injury time left, and we will win the game 4-1 against Newcastle United, who have Saint-Maximin. That is it's a brilliant result, isn't it, really? 3-1 against Newcastle, who are currently in the Champions League. Our run of form, 5 matches won. Not 5 matches undefeated. 5 matches won in the Premier League. That's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Maddison, player of the match. We're going to tell him to keep it up. Let's look then. Kulusevski is the joint top goal scorer with Erling Haaland. And Rafinha's the top assister with Son just behind him. We are dominating the league, and if we look at season preview, Maddison has now snuck in to the media dream 11. 4 games, 2 assists. 4 goals, 2 assists. This team is brilliant. It's brilliant. I'm tempted though when Bentancur's back to put him in, because Matheus Nunes isn't doing too much for us, really. Our defence though, they've all got good average ratings, but the game's saying our scouts are saying they're not very good. Maybe I need some better scouts. If we look at our schedule now, we play 2 games an episode. We have this Brighton game in 11 days in the Carabao Cup, and then we have the Fulham game. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the Brighton game off camera now, and then we'll come back for the Fulham game. But before, I'll tell you what we did and how it went in the Brighton game. I'll see you then. Right, so we are here on the day of the Fulham game, but just 2 days ago we had this game against Brighton in the Carabao Cup third round. We did comfortably win the game 3-1, really. There's nothing else to say. A late goal from Brighton saw them get just a consolation in the 80th minute. Kulusevski, Pedro Porro, Harry Kane with the goals. And look at the average rating of our defence. But our scouts only rate our defence at 2.5 star ability, all of them. Maybe it's because they can't play here and they're training new positions. I don't know. I personally think our scouts are wrong. Are we training him as... Yeah. I think our scouts are wrong. So we are getting a new chief scout here. And we are also... We've started the search for a scout. But anyway, we're at the game against Fulham. What I'm tempted to do is when Bentancur's fully fit, start him. Look at the green seas of average rating, though. Everyone's got a brilliant average rating. I don't know why our scouts don't like anybody in this team. Everyone's got brilliant average ratings. Anyway, let's just keep simming forward. We've got the Fulham game. This takes the mix though now, and then we've got next. We're going to have no games off camera. I've just realised, because our next game is against Arsenal. Then we'll do Wolves off camera, but in the episode like we did with the Brighton game. And then we've got Liverpool. And then we'll do these 2 games off camera. Blah, blah, blah. We don't need to know that yet. Next episode's going to be fun, though. Probably not for us. We're going to play the same team as we have been doing because it's been working at the end of the day. So, yeah, let's just get into it. Here is Fulham's team with Marco Silva. In real life, Tottenham won 2-0 in this exact same game. Leno, Boselli, Diop, Inigo Martinez, as in the Barcelona one. I'm sorry, they've still got Mitrovic as well because he's not gone to Saudi. Look at that recent form. Dub. That's a strong lineup as well. Is it the Martinez I'm thinking of? It is the one that signed for Barcelona. They've also got Ismaili Sarr and Mitrovic still. They're in 7th place as well. We're in 4th place, but we've got 2 games in hand, and if we win this game, we go first with a game in hand. We're destroying the league. We do need to win this game first, though. Corner. Oh, okay. Was this a waste of a highlight, or is it going to be a Fulham counter-attack, or is Leno going to kick it out to one of our players? We'll see. Sarr is there. Mateus Nunez wins, heads down. Maddison now, carrying the ball. Van der Ven up to Mateus Nunez. We can't get it forward here though. Romero into Porro. Racing forward is Pedro. In the box. And Heung-min Son is there. This is what we like to do. This is the tactic we play. We get forward and then we just play it into the box and hope that somebody's there. 1-0. Highlight here. Mateus Nunez. He's trying to run forward. Nearly did it all on his own. That's very good for Mateus Nunez. I normally don't like players that are greedy, but it nearly worked out. We are now back up to first as well. Rafinha. Rafinha never seems to get corners where I want them to go. It always seems to be into the goalkeeper's palms. Brilliant. Highlight here for Fulham. Harry Kane wins it back from the goal kick. We are brilliant. Kulusevski, who is our top goal scorer this season. 8 goals in all competitions. But I'm sorry, right? We've got Harry Kane in our team. And Harry Kane is playing as more of a playmaker for Kulusevski. Why is Kulusevski our best player? I'm loving it. Highlight here just before half-time. Corner by Maddison. Paul Torres scores. So I've roasted our defence in the previous 2 matches that we've had on camera, Romero scored from a Maddison corner in 1, and in this match now, Pau Torres has scored from a Maddison corner, and Pedro Porro's got an 8.2 match rating. Maybe I was wrong. Half-time. At half-time, we're going to bring Rafinha off, because if we don't, I think he'll die. We'll bring on Nonto. Richarlison, I feel bad for him, he's not getting much play. But, no, Matheus Nunes is playing well. We'll keep it as it is. It's 3-0, so we may as well just keep it as it is. There's no point changing what's working. And we've got a highlight straight from kickoff. We have changed one thing, because I don't want Rafinha to get injured. Because that wouldn't be good, because he's one of our most creative players. Top assister in the league. Anyway, here come Fulham. Andres Pereira. I'm hoping for a clean sheet in this match, so we can maybe boost the scouts' opinions, I guess, on our defence, because our scouts' opinions on our defence right now is very negative, isn't it? Yeah. Maddison corner. Can Pau Torres score again? Penalty. Parry Payne is back. I may as well call the series What If Parry Payne Never Left? It is a penalty as well. Will Harry Kane score the penalty? Come on, Parry. Surely. This is his 3rd penalty. He scored it, of course. Never in doubt. 6th goal of the season, 3 of them were penalties. Half of his goal have been penalties in the Premier League, or just in this save in general. I love it, to be fair. Highlight straight from kickoff, and I didn't realise, so I actually paused the highlights. But, highlight from kickoff. Inigo Martinez. Fulham just playing it round the back. I've just realised we're 4-0 up against a very good Fulham team. A very good Fulham team. We also beat Man City at the start of the season, didn't we? And we've already beat Newcastle. I think the next episode, where we've got Arsenal and then Liverpool, is probably going to decide whether we're going to win the league or not. Because if we beat Arsenal and Liverpool after we've already beat Manchester City, who's going to stop us? Another highlight here, Vicario into Van der Ven. We're playing very solid football. Again, I want that clean sheet, so maybe we go from attacking to balanced. I just want a clean sheet, and I want the clean sheet so that our defenders' ratings don't go down, because the scouts already don't rate them very highly. Don't give them an excuse to rate you even less. Another corner. We're dangerous from corners this year. However, Leno can collect that quite calmly, if I'm being honest. Brilliant. That's brilliant from Leno. Porro wins it back, though. I thought the highlight would have ended after the corner, but here comes Wilfred Gnonto. Wilfred Gnonto with a brilliant cross, but no one's on the end of it there. He probably could have done a better cross, to be fair. Another highlight here, throw-in, Van der Ven into Kane. James Maddison's there, back to Harry Kane. James Maddison, assist for Harry Kane. Something I think all Spurs fans wish we could have seen this year at Tottenham. Unfortunately not, but we can see it in the game on your world. Okay. If you've made it this far, by the way, guys, make sure you click the like button and subscribe and turn on notifications so you know every time I'll post. Gnonto's injured. Let me just carry on saying this. Yeah. Make sure you subscribe because it would really help me. You know, I've said this in a different episode. I want to do this full time eventually. It's going to be a rough start, yes, but this is my dream. I want to get it done. So if you enjoy it, please don't just watch it and enjoy it. I'd love you to do that, but just consider subscribing, liking the video, because it really helps. Full time here, 5-0. Getting on to more non-career based things, but yeah, subscribe please down below. I post every day in the UK at 6 PM, except from on the weekends. I don't post on the weekends, but I'll post every day at 6 o'clock. Anyway, though, we are top of the league with Harry Kane. Our top goal scorers are now Harry Kane and Kulusevski. Maddison is our highest average rated player. We're doing very well. Porro's now in the Media Dream 11. They've finally... The scouts still don't rate him, though. They rate Pau Torres, though. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Oh, look at that. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Thank you very much for watching episode 3 of What If Harry Kane Never Left Tottenham. The next episode will be tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Make sure you're there. Subscribe to my channel, like the video, turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. And I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.